Hey, Joe here. I'm the custodian at ignitiondiecast.com, but this channel is mostly a video diary of my personal collecting, hijinks, successes, failures. Walk with me now as I open and talk about cars, trucks, and sometimes even action figures. I usually interject some sassy Gen X commentary about the hobby, tales from the toy aisle, and society itself. So be sure to like, subscribe, share, and definitely comment. Your opinion matters. Good morning, Joe here with your daily dose of diecast chit chat. I got 3 Matchbox to open today. That's all I really found, and some questions and some statistics to review. So let's open the cars first, because that's why you're here. This was on my wish list, but I actually found it on the pegs, the BMW 7 Series. Very, very nice. And I think this is a debut. Like, I don't think this car has been done by Matchbox before. And it just says 7 Series, so kind of non-specific. Is it a 760? 740? Who knows? I don't even really know what the current 7 Series lineup is. I just know that it's out of my price range, but had to have it to go in my BMW rack. And then this, let me get the glasses so I don't embarrass myself. A 66 Chevelle wagon. So I have a 60s Chevelle box. Actually, I have a specific box for the Hot Wheels casting of the 66 Chevelle SS, or the Chevelle SS. I'm not sure exactly what year it is, so I'm not sure where this is going to go, but it's pretty cool, so I had to have it. I'll find a place for it somewhere. Matchbox. That pillar sucks, but we'll pretend it's not there. Chevelle. I like those wheels. Chrome bottom, but not a chrome interior. Tan. Palomino interior. I like it. So, where it's gonna go, I'm not sure yet. And then this, another pink German car. Damn pink German cars. I kind of wanted this one. Like, I'm kind of a little, I casually collect Beetles. It's not my favorite Volkswagen, as it is most people's. Like, I like the higher performance, like VR6 based VWs from the 90s. Or like the Scirocco. But here's this pink one with the gray interior. And I mean, for $1.18, I had to grab it, right? And it's not the classic Beetle, and it's not the new Beetle. It's the current, well, the Beetle, the Volkswagen Beetle that came out a few years ago. I'm not sure if they still make it or not. So, trivia question: does Volkswagen still make a Beetle at all, or did this one go by the wayside also? Pink. And that's it for cars, just questions. So if you're opposed to like talking, you may want to leave. Once again, I was outside this morning and it's really hot and humid here in Georgia, and I'm a little sweaty. So I wake up like this. So Friday questions. Do you ever go peg hunting with friends, wife, or kids? Not really, because most of my friends are like musicians or like music fans, and if I want to go record hunting, they're all about it. But toy hunting, not so much. I don't really have any local friends that are into diecast cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, whatever. So I usually wind up doing that myself, and I'm pretty methodical about it. I try to keep it fun, but A lot of times I'll hit like 5 or 6 stores and like within an hour and just sort of pop in, pop out. And I can tell if they've restocked or not, like most scalpers go. I did go with my daughter once, but I got kind of the eye roll when I headed for the toy section. So yeah, lots of eye rolling when you're a grown up collecting diecast. I would like to know what part of the country you are from and what area the people watching your videos are from. So the first part is easy. I'm here in Georgia. I grew up in upstate New York, like a town called Potsdam, which nobody's ever heard of unless you're from like within a couple 100 miles of there. I think more people from Vermont are familiar with Potsdam because it's near Messina and Malone. And yeah, so I grew up there, but when I was 18, I moved here to Georgia. So I lived just outside of the Athens, Georgia area, which is like a very blue island in an otherwise red state. Atlanta and Savannah, I think, are bluish, but for the most part, the state is red. I like living here because it's kind of and I call it the California of the Southeast, because we got mountains, we got coast, we have a kind of a Piedmont rainforest area, and down south it gets kind of scrubland, it's sort of deserty. There's even a swamp, the Okefenokee Swamp down by the border. So we got culture. If you hit like the major metropolitan areas like Athens or Atlanta, there's culture even. So it's not, the South is not completely backwater. And where are people from? That's a good question. It's not a lot of data because this channel doesn't have a ton of subscribers, like 340, 350, something like that. So that's nothing. But here is how it breaks down, since you asked. 65% of the people who watch these stupid videos are from the United States. 3.7 are from Canada. 2.3 are from the UK. 2.1% are from Australia. It's weird that people watch this from Australia, but I guess Diecast unites. 1.4% from Brazil. Weird. If you're from Brazil, say hey. And 1.5% from Germany. And all the other countries are less than 1%. So we won't mention those. And as far as the United States goes, this was really eye-opening. I figured I'd have mostly Georgia for some reason, but I guess YouTube is global, and people who watch your stuff can be from anywhere. So as far as the states go, Ohio is number 1. Then California. I think Diecast is bigger in California than any other state. New York, then Florida, then Pennsylvania, Texas, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and then Georgia. Georgia is way down on the list, like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10. So Georgia's like 10th in line as far as the states that watch this stuff. But I think the question was asked more about like what people are finding in what areas. My personal experience is that it's the same everywhere you go. It's the same cast of characters, buying everything on the pegs, resellers, and most of these stores, since everything's kind of homogenized now, Target, Walmart, and dollar stores are the same wherever you go, so they all get the same merch, same limited amount, and then it all gets bought by resellers. Josh asked a really complex one, so I'll save that for last. How many cars do you have? I really don't know. I haven't counted in a while, but more than 2,000, probably less than 2,500. So somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500, I guess. Mostly Hot Wheels. Like 95% Hot Wheels. Some Matchbox, some Mini GT. But an interesting thing, I just filled every area, every shelving spot that I have with the jammer cases, the 48 slot Kids Lanes, or the 24 slot Planos, which I talk about a lot, which is what those are with the lids on. So in shelves, not on the wall and not on racks or on flat surfaces, I have 1,872 slots available in the jammer cases and 1,680 available in Planos. So a total of 3,552 spots for cars. Like, what that says to me is, one, I have a problem, and two, there's no reason to expand any further than this. Like, it really, if I acquire a new car and I don't have a place for it to go, then maybe I don't need it, or maybe something can come out. I mean, 3,552 storage spots, and that's not even counting like the walls and the wooden racks and stuff, which is probably like under 500 cars. So yeah, a lot. And the last question from Josh: do you have any thoughts on addiction to buying diecast? Is Mattel trying to make you addicted? Is that ethical? Are you an addict? I wouldn't say an addict, but I do get, like most collectors, like get a great deal of like pleasure, like dopamine response when I am hunting for stuff, and like I have in mind what I'm hoping to find, and if by the grace of God you do find it, I do find it, I'm extremely pleased. I think then it goes from dopamine to serotonin or something like that. But so I wouldn't say an addict. Like I can quit anytime I want, but just I really like it a lot. Is Mattel trying to make you addicted? Is that ethical? And Josh brought up Labubus, those little Chinese troll things that people are raging about. Any company that has an artificial scarcity, I don't know what to say. It's a technique of creating hype for your product. Is it ethical? Because Mattel definitely does it too. I'm always bitching about Mattel making more, but they don't, because I think they like things the way they are. They like people to be punching each other in the face and fighting in the aisles over their toy cars. Is it ethical? I would have to say probably not. It's manipulation. But they're going to do what they're going to do. I mean, we live in like a raging late stage capitalist society, so whatever to separate people from their money, they're going to do. So I don't know. Any thoughts on addiction? I know that there's some people that are extremely addicted to this. Like they let it consume. Like in the article I watched about the Labubus, they spend on this hobby to the point where they don't have gas money or grocery money, and that's a serious problem. That's definitely an addiction. The artificial scarcity with these Labubus, sorry, I'm not into them, so I don't really know what they're called. They're sort of like a pop vinyl, like a plushy pop vinyl size thing. I don't know. People hang them on their purses. There's like a chase version. Every case of those, or every couple of cases, there's one called a secret Labubu, and that's exactly like the Mattel Super Treasure Hunt. That's what people are out there like hoping to find. And some people hunt specifically just for those. So, yeah, real similar, but I don't know what my point is. And then that video, if you find the comment that Josh made, maybe I'll link it in this video too. The perceived value theory of social, emotional, and economic value. I don't know about social so much, because you don't really get social status, and people aren't like really flaunting their Hot Wheels. It's actually sort of something that people keep to themselves. But emotional, definitely. I mean, I can attest to that I have a connection to Hot Wheels because I played with them as a kid. So it's a fun thing to collect, because every now and then memories come back, or I see a car that's been reissued that I had when I was a kid. So definitely an emotional connection, and that part of the perceived value theory. And the economic value, obviously. Like, people are scalping, people who don't even care about Hot Wheels or diecast in general are buying this stuff so they can resell it, and they can spend that money on whatever important things they need money for. So 2 out of the 3 parts of the perceived value theory are definitely present with diecast, but I'm not sure about the social. I think if suddenly like Kanye West was like showing off his Hot Wheels cars, I don't know, that might change, and things would be really ugly. But thank God there was only 2 of the 3. But I'm gonna leave it there, and that's all the questions I got, actually. And I got stuff to do. I don't work today, so I'm gonna go do some stuff. I'm kind of getting burnt out on toy hunting because I just never find anything. But I might go to the east side of town today and check out a Walmart that I only go to once a week maybe. And if I find anything good, I'll show you it to you tomorrow. So until then, keep it fun and try not to hurt anybody.